In honor of the release of the new Power Rangers movie, Drive Closer, let's take a look at Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Elected in 1995 from the 20th anniversary in 2015, so long if I do something similar here. Even when PR movie is enjoyable in many ways, this one is a bit more shaky reasons I'll get into. So let's get started. Open a text call by Zordon, detailing the plot of the movie, maybe getting another film series Fox is making in that time frame. What was it again? Oh, that's right. The special editions of the original Star Wars trilogy. As a result, the film was a financial flop, barely making back its $8 million budget, but at least it found the following home video on their DVD. We then see a wizard known as Larago, who looks kind of an Ewok plus one of those old trolls used to have. He's being hunted by some hunters known as Colonitrons, who after Golden Key he has unlocked the dimensional gateways of the universe. Yeah, this movie already sounds like going to be totally insane, and that's just a basic story setup. Elsewhere, Catherine, Cathead, and her friend Tanya watch some orphans clean Justin, and while Tommy, Rocky, and Adam pressing a charity martial arts to want to save their home, the Angel's Haven. However, doing a botched spinning kick, Rocky falls out of the ring and injures his back. Yeah, it turns out this was writing in how Steve Cardenas was similarly injured in a botched stunt near the end of filming Zeo, leading to his retirement from the show. He has had a relatively successful MMA career since then, though. Meanwhile, a villain, Diva talks about Hilly Shipper Turner, is listed in pleas of minions who fail to capture Larago and wants to try harder, claim monsters Algar and Rygog. The series movie started off was based on Super Sentai series Geki Cell Sentai Car Ranger, hence Groovy Tony's elements clashing with the more serious style Power Rangers. For some familiar with both series, the difference is light and day. Still, Turner's performance has certain hamminess to it that helps salvage the movie somewhat, and a constant surprisingly convenient for a kids' movie. After Justin witnesses a Rangers being sent to find Larago by Zordon while they visit Rocky in the hospital, Diva talks not only keeps the broken skull but also former agent Jason Lee Scott, giving out how to use his bargaining chips. Yeah, apparently this movie is originally going to be a crossover between New Team Ninja Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with David Yost, Walter Jones late 3 trying declined. They're unable to get Austin St. John and Amy Jo Johnson. Anyway, I determined that Larago's never since Tommy can't investigate what Adam Tyler stay behind to keep watch. Also, for some reason, Jordan gets down from the last movie looks like a bad quality gift we found online somewhere. Our Cat find Larago before his life force runs out. Cat falls like an injured leg. A few things with this scene. 1. Wasn't Cat going to be a diver at Pandalore Games before she became a ranger? How could she have made that dive? 2. Why can't the Zeo powers work when she tries to morph? Earrings didn't have that problem, and their powers are derived from water. Makes me wonder how Reaper handles Zeo Crystal. 3. Can you imagine a 20-minute mark or so in 1997 how many kids are asking their parents what their Power Rangers were? Sorry, I've been rewatching slightly. There are already a lot of inconsistencies. Anyway, Tommy and Cat find Larago just in time. It turns out Larago can heal people just by touching them, as on Cat's leg. Also turns out that Diva talks to Larago's wife and shout out hostage to Larago demands Larago in exchange for reality hostage in bulk and Jason. Diva talks plans to use Larago's key in order to join with the creature Malagor in marriage and bring disaster to the world. By Jove, he's going to make everyone watch 50 Shades Darker. Larago then surrenders to Elgar, and the way the Pronotrons arrange in this case look like they got lost on the way to his sort of water world. Even without Blue Ranger joining them, the Ranger created new turbo powers, and with them new arsenal weapons and turbozords, available at fine retailers everywhere. Yeah, Bandai has a stake in the reboot as well, planning to pick up some of those tie-ins soon. As the Rangers leave, however, another figure takes up Blue Ranger and the Mountain Blasters Ward. As we to be Justin, these other Rangers tankers leave on a check to face off against Diotox. While the last movie definitely had the look and feel of a movie for its budget, because this film was cheaper, it definitely feels like it's still part of the show. As for Justin, his whole character is pretty much ideal children's fantasy, as is the show itself. A young man that can morph into a superhero fast, cut turns a giant robot. What kid wouldn't want to be in that scenario? It was 5 when I first saw this movie. What do you want from me? Also, for some reason, Bulk and Silk confidently discount Pintime again Pirates of the Caribbean when they're under Diotox's spell. To clash with Putratrods on their voyage, Mountain Blaster joins the Turbozords. Adam's Distant Thunderzord, Catherine's Windchaser, Tanya's Doonstar, and Tommy's Red Lightning. I also find it amusing how Justin gains a height and muscle mass as his suit actor when he wants to fight alongside his new friends. So, just as Dio talks about to unlock Ishmaelagor in the shadow of the Nemesis Triangle, the Rangers confront her. However, amidst all the chaos, the possessed Jason Kimberly attack the Turbo Rangers. Also, in addition to the fact that he has to claim from obviously every movie, I find the possessed Kimberly even more attractive than the regular one. Easy, boys, way too old for you. Also, fight choreography is a bit less showy than the last movie, where there are more moments where faint text don't make contact with the Piranhatrons. However, filming original footage makes the Sentai Tales relatively new at the time, and did get better as they went hence. There's been a bunch of people with colorful costumes, beat up movie monster toy weapons, part of the appeal of the whole show. Even more divisive scenes like the ones in the Saban era, I can at least find some enjoyment of if even if a plot is a bit thin sometimes. Or when he is the minds of a young man hot upon Cocoa Puffs versus them for you. Then when the fight, Tommy moves a mask to try to get through Kimberly, but just tries to throw him into the pits. There, Gwen's family still look like a trio of shaved young goose, and Diotox is still making a buffet out of the scenery. While Turner had to sit the first part of the show out while she was having a baby, with Carol Hoyt in her stead, she came back near the end. She made the half scene of malice as the other villains like Rita, the Machine Empire, but she knows what kind of fiction she's in and does embrace insanity. There goes his wife, then various villages, and came just in time. Tom his helmet back on as Malagor awakens. Haha. Now it's time for final battle in Turbo Megazord. I dig giant robots. You dig giant robots. We dig giant robots. Chicks dig giant robots. Nice. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I actually like the design of Turbo Megazord, all things considered. We hope the Legacy Twilight of Justice when they get to Turbo. Could even based on the RV robot molds from Car Ranger. The battle as opposed to early CGI of the last movie was using the same sublimation technique as the show. It's actually pretty good since directors had access to the actual constant use for his courage voice on the show. One medic episode had these guys baked into a pizza. I started watching the show on Netflix, thanks again. Had to remind my brother that yes, that actually happened. With a final spin-off of Turbo Megazord Saber Malcolm via Diotoxic's Revenge on Power Rangers. The most climactic finale, but it's good enough to keep a 5 out of 10 for 95 minutes. So, they closed the charity martial arts tournament, being big success with Jason's help, thus saving the orphanage, just having new friends and allies, a new group of Power Rangers. While not on the same level of big budget action as 1995 movies, and it's kind of underwhelming from both the respect of my 5-year-old self and me once again 20 years later. On its own merit, it's a relatively silly movie to kick off a divisive series of show, and I can enjoy it on that level. For the record, I don't find Turbo as bad as he says his Mario's thing. It's among many people that have nostalgic memories for the show and Power Rangers as a whole. Malagor's costume was used Dark Spectre Hector in the next season in space for such success that series continues to this day. Also getting the source material Super Sentai of the Japanese shows in the tokusatsu genre. I like how each version has its own identity and way of doing things. I still meanwhile I my face with Super Megos reviews. Superheroes power lineage and generations of fans. Many people that kids, even watching this at night, now are having children of their own, and they still can enjoy the movie with them. Almost many versions there are like of Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, the X-Men. New movies arriving acclaim of superhero films cultivated by Dark Knight Trilogy and the Marvel's Back Universe, as well as nostalgia being much in lately. It's time to bring them back. What I've seen, the movie really has a good blend of teen drama and elements of the Avengers Pacific Megazord battles. Like I said with the last movie, I'm outright reluctant to say it's a good movie, but it's definitely got a cult following against series in the 90s. Not the worst superhero movie in 1997, but that's a matter of another day. If you're looking for a movie that's cheesy and colorful, look no further. It's only working in before you go see the reboots. Rating 2 out of 4. Low budget TV pilots, big budget blockbusters may power live on forever.